Yep, Georgia beats Georgia Tech. Yep, we smoked the bees 37-14. Yeah, we did struggle in the first half of this game, but of course we did end up playing much better and pulling away in the second half. Just like I said they would. We ended up just out talenting them, right? We just wore them down, and the better team showed itself in the second half. So, yeah, let's see, Sea Dog can kiss my ass. Let's see, yeah, I remember Sea Dog thought he was gonna get a moral victory for a while, but it didn't happen. So, well, let's see. I guess we're not a playoff team in that because we didn't beat Georgia by 30 points. But speaking of Clemson, they're not a playoff team in that. They just lost to South Carolina. Any playoff team, and that like Georgia, should beat a South Carolina by 30 plus, and they lost by 1 point. Yeah, Clemson, not a playoff team in that. Oh yeah, and also I won my bet with Uncle Lou. That's right, South Carolina finishes 8-4. And got back-to-back wins over the Voltard man, and now the Tatermans, right? And I won my bet with Uncle Lou. Yeah, Uncle Lou. Yeah, where's my money? Yay. But anyway, yes, that's actually a double win for me. Yeah, see, I think I told y'all on my live stream that that I picked South Carolina to win. So anyway, the ACC is just garbage. We saw how Georgia Tech is just terrible. We knew that. Clemson lost South Carolina. North Carolina loses to Georgia Tech and NC State. My mom Drake May is not winning the Heisman. Well, maybe he still will, but yeah. Anyway, but we'll see. Yeah, but I think that Drake May probably won't win the Heisman now because of he had bad games in these last two games. Let's see. Florida State barely beat a 500 Florida team. Now we just need Kentucky to beat Louisville, and we'll be 3-1. But yeah, the SEC is better than the ACC. It just means more. Anyway, yeah, it looks like Ohio State just lost to Michigan. Yeah, they're done. Ohio State got exposed. Yeah, just like last year. Same story. Ohio State looks really good, and then they lose to Michigan, and then of course Georgia puts Michigan in the wood chipper, and that's what's going to happen. Michigan took care of Ohio State for us. And then we're probably going to play Michigan in the Natty, and then if that happens, it will be, the same story as last year, right? It will just be a replay of last year's Orange Bowl. So yeah, I mean, was the weather bad in Columbus? No, I don't think so. I think it was, I think it was, good weather for football. You just got beat. Anyway, yes. Now back to the Georgia game. I know that Georgia Tech fans want to, cry about the refs, but you know what? Y'all had plenty of calls that went, your way as well. Lots of penalties, called on Georgia. It's like, yes, that Brock Bowers touchdown was a touchdown. The ball can touch the ground if the receiver has full control of the ball, and he did have full control. He had, both hands around the ball. Ball didn't move. The ground did not help him. He had that. That's a touchdown. And then yes, that Dejon Edwards fumble, that was actually ruled incomplete. I mean, in my opinion, I think that was a catch and a fumble. I think he had possession of that ball, and I believe that should have been a fumble. Let's see, lots of penalties, called against Georgia. Of course, you have the face mask on Brock Bowers, offensive pass interference on Ladd McConkey, Warren McClendon jumping onto the pile. And then there was also, later in the game, a Tech player who jumped on the pile, and that should have been a penalty, and it didn't get called. So, yes, Arian Smith, did have a touchdown that was called back. Yes, and I think that was the right call. It looked like he didn't have control of it until his knee touchdown out of bounds. So I think that was the right call there. So I mean, they weren't just calling everything on Tech. They were calling it. Yeah, they were. I think that they were calling more stuff on us. But anyway. So we win 37-14. So I think now it's time to move on to the SEC championship. Yeah, we got LSU, and then it's on to the playoffs. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.